All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're going to start with working our core. This is going to be our go to position, having the knees at the elbows to really work our core and getting into some battle stuff. What do I mean, battle stuff? Well, every movement that you could do in fitness, athletic training, and yoga connects to stuff that you would do in martial arts. So why not combine them together? Let's go for it. So, starting first, I'm on the floor, I'm on my back here. I showed you already the go-to position. All I'm going to do is allow myself to roll to one side, holding that position, and then allowing myself to roll on the other side, holding that position. Time has started officially. Try to pay attention if you're hurting your neck or if your neck is neutral. Your neck could have tension because the muscles are working, or the neck could have tension because it's too forward or too back. So at least recognize it being neutral. Phase number 2, I'm going to extend one leg, the outside leg, and I'm going to really squeeze my abs so my lower back touches the floor and turn my hips completely to this side, knees to the elbows. See, my elbows open up and my elbows are going to close to receive both of my knees. My elbows open up and they're going to close to receive both of my knees. When both of the knees touch your elbows, you're really going to feel that confirmation in your abdominals. I really feel this. Nice and smooth. And the middle transition right here is the most dangerous one. You really want to make sure that your lower back is pressing into the floor and your abdominals are tight. Last one. And perfect. Awesome. Loved it. What we're going to do as a stretch here, we're going to bring the big toe into the hand and just try to bring the knees towards your chest. I could have my head to the floor here and I could practice bringing my legs up higher. I can. Both mechanics will work. And breathe. The main thing here was always about breathing. And perfect. So I roll back to the side and we're going to come back up here. All right, so next movement we're going to be practice. We're going to be in a standing position. So I'm just going to adjust my camera and we're going to go right into this. Boom, camera switch. Ready? Okay, so next mechanic we're going to be practicing is done in 2 parts. Taking a step as if I was going to go in a pool and be like, I changed my mind. Here, no, I changed my mind. It's just enabling us to test the distance in between our legs before going lower. People usually just drop to the floor and hurt their knees. Smooth. So it's giving me balance and control. I'm just touching with the tip of my foot, not my whole body weight. And next we're going to transition to taking a bigger step and rotating to the floor and back. Same foot that moves forward and I rotate. And I want to hold this a bit because this enables me to get a good stretch. See, it's as if I was going to throw a huge punch. It's the mechanic. See, if I want to throw a big punch, but then I rotate towards the floor, it gives me a safe place to stop because I could over-rotate and hurt myself. So this is teaching me to be active, to have a flow in my movement, but to listen to my body that if I'm doing this very early in the morning, might not be ready for huge dynamic movements. So this is a smooth dynamic movement. 2 more. See? And I really simulate what I want to be doing. I really want to strike, but smooth. See? There you go. Perfect. Love that movement here. Next thing we're going to be practicing here is being able to release some tensions that could be in the lower back. They usually come here. So I use my fist here and I just try to locate. Okay, this is where I usually have tension. And I could even solicit that area by doing a light jog. Because whenever I do a light jog, I will feel those muscles tightening a bit. And those are the ones I want to liberate the tension from. So I'm liberating tension. Perfect. Relax the hips a bit. That's our active recuperation. Relax the hips. Relax the hips. And awesome. Okay? So, what are we doing next? We're just having fun. We're going to practice to take a step forward. See, just like that little tip here. And drive up our knee. Okay? So obviously we're going to do it with a side to side. So I go to the side. I go to the side. Remember that? So I go to one side. And instead of striking the floor, I will throw my knee up. And back. Side. Same thing as if I was going to go with my hand. But no, this is just a momentum to bring up my knee. Okay? Got it? So, when you're ready, we're going to start right now. So I go to the side. And when I take that knee forward, pow, right up to the side. I take that knee forward, right up, and back down. Take that knee forward, right up, and back down. This is not the simplest one, but it's fun because it's the same knee that moves forward to give me a momentum to get that knee up. Got it? Let's go. Whew. Same knee. Whew. Same knee. Whew. And it's tough because you're putting more power into it and it can make you lose your balance. I almost lost my balance twice. Maybe it's because I'm talking so much. So let's go for 10 seconds with more silence on my part to see if it helps. And it certainly does because I could really drive a movement with a breathing pattern. Loved it. All right, so next movement we're going to practice is one that really gives us a lot of strength in the legs. First, we're going to take tension out, like when we were on our back. See? My hands are close to my feet. I'm just going to practice breathing here. This is opening up my hips. And what I'll be doing is I'll be moving my hands forward and having my legs catch up, okay? So when you're ready, I could do it both ways. Both arms, time I started, or I could crawl my hands forward and both of my legs catch up. To go back, I keep my legs lightly bent and my abs squeezed. So I'm doing the crawling style. Crawl, catch up. Crawl, catch up. Jump back, crawl back, jump back, crawl back. How about with both hands? I go with the tip of my fingers. Whew. And one more forward, one more back. But they go in pairs. And sweet. Oh, goodness. I don't know about you, but I felt that. All right. So next movement here, what is it going to look like? Well, it's very simple. We're going to be relaxing the tension I could build up in the upper arms. This is a routine that doesn't affect the arms directly. So here, we're going to keep our arms bent at 90. It's practicing to breathe. This is made to get energy in your body, especially when you do this in the morning. So you're just trying to drive blood circulation and oxygen into your brain, your body. I'm just allowing my body to move. Then it's clapping down and clapping up. Clapping down and clapping up. And breathe. Do this style again. And you see what I just did with my arm? It's going to connect to the next movement we're doing. 90 degrees. You could do it lower. So like when we did on the floor, my hips turn first, and then my punch goes. And I can even help myself by driving one side and my hand on my hip. This helps me really feel my core when I assist one hand on the hip. It helps me to avoid over-rotating. Like as if I was going to look at the time, but it's really a punch. and awesome. Super. Great. I hope you enjoyed this part of it. This was really a routine just to make sure that we feel all good. I'm going to come down here right now, stretch a few seconds, and relax. You could choose to do it seated. Whichever style that's good for you. Hold that up for about like 30 seconds and you'll be good to repeat the cycle as many times as you need in your day. Everyone, have a wonderful day.